Guess 72, Amanda.
Hey.
72 is
ever been?
But how wild is that? That's the warmest. It was 95 down at the base, and it's 72 up there. So if you visit in the summer, think about that. Anyways, 42 is what we got to today. 45 in Wisconsin. Obviously done with this frigid air mass, and we have some high thin cloudiness out there today. Just kind of milky sunshine coming through, and this is from a storm. Look at this thing out here. We knew this was going to miss off to the south and east, but that is a good looking nor'easter, and it would have been a significant snowstorm for us had it been shifting 500 miles to the north and west. But the miracles of modern meteorology, we knew that that wasn't going to be the case. Hour by hour forecast tonight, we clear out. Temperatures drop down in the 20s and teens, a couple of single digits north of Millinocket especially. And then tomorrow is a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures in the upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. And we've got a little light system coming through tomorrow night. It's not a big deal. Comes through just within a couple of hours on Tuesday evening, but we will get anywhere from a dusting to an inch and a half of snow. I'll show you a map for this in a second. It's out of here in time for early Wednesday morning, and we actually warm up into the 40s on Wednesday afternoon, and quite a few of us get into the mid 40s, so we might be able to melt some of the snow that we got. It's quiet through Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday night. Thursday's quiet too, and our next storm comes in Thursday night. So this is what we're thinking for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. You can see a lot of ones, couple of twos out there in the mountains, but this is not a significant event. But it might be enough that you have to brush your car off and just kind of move some snow out of the way, at least through the middle of the day there on Wednesday. Next system's Thursday night. Comes into a marginal air mass, so it's not super cold, but it's not super warm either, and that means that we break out of snow in a lot of spots initially. I think we change over pretty quickly along the coast, though, to rain. And snow inland continues through a good part of the night, and then they change over to rain as well by Friday morning. And a lot of us are in the upper 40s on Friday afternoon and even some low 50s. So when you add the two systems together, tomorrow night and then Thursday night, this is kind of a good look at your total snowfall. And it's not a ton, but it could be a freshening up for the mountains, although it will end as some rain on Friday. Perhaps more importantly, polar vortex staying in the polar area, which we like to see. Nothing all that cold over the next 7 days. Actually, nothing really cold at all. In fact, some of us have a run at 50, I think, along the coast on Friday. I didn't want to put it in the 7-day, but it's going to be really close. And then we're watching Saturday for the potential storm system. Model's getting a little bit more bearish on that, though, pushing it out to sea. So we'll give it another day, but as you can see, this is kind of more like what we've been accustomed to in our winter so far.
You know, so I went out snowmobiling this weekend. I braved the cold.
Yeah, you put the whole team at risk, but thank you.
You're welcome. But we still couldn't cross the lakes because we haven't had that consistent cold, and so it really limits you.
He needs to stay in cold. I mean, we got our butts kicked for 24 hours, but it would need to be more substantial, and I don't see that.
Getting in a week. All right, Keith, thanks so much. NBC